What was great about yesterday's announcement for Episode 9 was the reveal that Carrie Fisher will be inserted into Star Wars Episode 9, serving as a return of General Leia. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, in case you guys didn't hear, aside from that, Mark Hamill is also officially signed on for Episode 9 to portray the character of Luke Skywalker once more, as well as Billy Dee Williams as Lando Calrissian. However, besides Keri Russell being on board for this movie, we do have two new character actors that are entering into the mix for the final installment of this trilogy. The first one being is Naomi. Now, you guys may or may not know her, but she played in The Corrupted, Yardy, Lady Macbeth, and Doctor Who. Now, this character, I believe, fits the profile for the character of Caro that we were talking about a couple of months ago. Caro was an African-American female in or around the ages of 40 to 45 years old, and if you look at Naomi Ackel, she fits the profile perfectly right then and there. So, exactly who do I think she's playing? I think that she's playing somebody high up within the Resistance. I think that she could very well be fighting alongside both Finn and Poe, etc., during a scene when they are going up against the First Order, something similar to the crate scenes where we do see a lot of Resistance members working together and fighting the big fight. Now, the other one is Richard E. Grant. You guys may remember him in Logan as Dr. Xander Rice and Isambaro in Game of Thrones. Now, the reason as to why I find this very interesting, you guys may remember about, I would say, a month and a half ago, we were going over a new character actor code name that was inserted for Episode 9 for casting, and the code name of this character was Xander. Now, if you look at Richard E. Grant, alright, the fact that he played a character named Dr. Xander in Logan, they could have very well used his character name from the movie Logan as a code name for Star Wars Episode 9. I think I'm pretty certain here now that Richard E. Grant is the code name character that we talked about a month and a half ago as Xander. Now, we're not quite sure exactly what these two new characters will be doing in Episode 9, exactly who they will be portraying. There's a lot of talk that Naomi Ackel is going to be working with the Resistance, like Poe Dameron, Finn, Rose, and other new members alike. As far as Keri Russell's character goes, she's going to be one of the main new cast members. In other words, she's going to be the one with the most screen time. She's going to have a more major role in this movie above both Naomi Ackel and Richard E. Grant. And I think that, you know, looking at all three of these actors, Keri Russell is the one that I'm looking forward to the most because she does indeed have a history with J.J. Abrams, and she will be doing a lot of action sequences in this movie. She will also be working with Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver, and even the group of male actors in their 20s that we talked about, which could very well be the Knights of Ren. There's no full confirmation on that as of yet. Like I say, the cast announcement that we got yesterday is not in full. A lot of the more minor characters and the characters that they want to keep secret aren't going to be listed on that cast announcement for Episode 9. What they were doing yesterday was essentially, of course, announcing the more significant characters to the story. So we have Kelly Marie Tran coming back, we do know that already. Rose is back in Episode 9, which is something that I disagree with. I feel like that they should just cut her out. I did not enjoy the character in The Last Jedi, but the actual new characters, you know, the actors and actresses consist of Naomi Ackel, Richard E. Grant, and we have Keri Russell. So all three of those actors and actresses will be the three new main characters in this movie. Much like in The Last Jedi, where we had DJ, Holdo, and then of course we had a whole lot more, such as Rose, etc. So they're doing the same exact thing here to replace the deaths of Captain Phasma, Snoke, Luke, etc. So the thing here is that we have not heard of Gwendoline Christie's return. Now, like I say, that cast announcement, some people are going to, remain a secret. Could she be brought back to life? Did she even die in The Last Jedi? Is a big question for sure. I mean, after all, she is, in quite a bit of armor there, right? I mean, she survived the compactor on board of the Starkiller base, so I think that if they really want to, they could definitely bring back Captain Phasma, but I feel like it would be a little cheap to bring her back. It's kind of like a running joke where she keeps dying in each and every movie, and you think she's dead, but she's not. So if they do that again, I don't know how I would feel about that. I think it would be a little, I don't know, kind of annoying, honestly, because then it's like, it's kind of like you're just thinking somebody died all the time and they're not really dead. But I think that, you know, since this movie's going to have the most characters out of all the Star Wars movies, you've really got to make time for, you know, Rey, Kylo Ren, all the new characters. I mean, it's a lot. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.